Hi, hello, good morning. Hope you people are doing well. Yes, now we are discussing about the concepts that is clearly connected with. Um, yes, sorry, sorry for the interruption. So now we people are discussing about what the concepts of ancient Greek geographers. So we have almost discussed six, yes, Thales, Anaximander, Hecucius, Herodotus, Aristotle, Plato, Eratosthenes. So seven geographers, and this is the in that series. This is the last video, and here we are discussing about a few more scholars, that is Hippocrates, the father of medical science, then Hipparchus, Posidonius, and Strabo, right? Four important geographers. And we have discussed about that nearly seven geographers, various seven, yes, seven different scholars from ancient period. And in that one, this is the fourth one, and it is the last one for the Greek scholarship. And the next one, we will start with the Roman contribution. What the Roman people in ancient period, what they had done for geography. So quite interesting lessons. For me, it is quite interesting lessons. I don't know about you people. Try to learn the concept, get the concept properly, try to analyze the facts, read some other materials, ask your doubts, right? Reading my lessons and watching my lessons. And if you are asking doubts regularly, definitely that will help you for your examination, for your future. Those who are trying to build a career in geography, very useful tips and tricks, right? So in that one, it is the fourth and last video for Greek geographers. So in that ancient period before Christ, how they did, right? How they managed, what was their concepts about Earth, environment, ocean, land, etc. That kinds of things we people are discussing, not you, we people are discussing, and we are, yes, we are what we are trying to analyzing the concepts, different concepts in evolution of geography. So that in that case, how the evolution happened in the subject of geography. And remember, most important thing is these scholars contributed not only geography for the development of whole science. So here we are analyzing what is their contribution in case of particular in case of geography. So nearly seven geographers from Greece, and again we are starting with a few more people, that is Hippocrates, Hipparchus, and Posidonius. So all are trying to learn about environment, land, ocean, the movement of Earth, movement of celestial bodies such as moon, sun, different things, right? And now we people are learning particularly about the man-environment relationship, man, Earth, and environment. The geography is a science; it deals with man, Earth, and environment. Particularly, we people are studying, and in that one, we people are trying to or trying to learn scientific learning about the geographical process, geographical pattern, and geographical behavior. So let us start our lesson, that is about Hippocrates, Hipparchus, and Posidonius and Strabo. So it is about few pictures, pictorial representation. Fine, it's picture of Strabo. Fine, his concept of world, his concept of Europe, and Posidonius, his concept of what? His concept of world, fine. And this one is connected with Hipparchus and Hippocrates, fine. Okay, so you can read that, fine. So let us read the lessons. So Hippocrates, I already said in that father of medical science. So he wrote a book that is briefly describing about on airs, waters, and places. Explain the man-nature relationship in the context of climatic condition. See, he is. See, I said he is concentrated on medical science. So how the life and climatic condition influencing the human being. So very what minute point. So just note down his book that airs, waters, places, fine, that is his book. And next one is Hipparchus, one of the important geographers, ancient geographers in Greek philosophy. Hipparchus established the concept of locating the exact position of each place on the surface of the earth on the basis of an Assyrian arithmetic. He divided the circle into 360 degrees. That means the equator. He is created with the diversing two projection. Devising, he is credited with devising two projections. See, projection analysis, you will learn see, you have already learned the basics in that +1 and +2 practical. Here, who proposed that one? So that is, you will learn this projections analysis in the coming semester, right? Stereographic and orthographic projection. He even pointed out that these projections have their limitations, as they can only represent a hemisphere and not the entire world. Thus, supported and flourished the mathematical tradition of geography. See, I already said about two types of tradition, that is literary tradition and mathematical tradition. So, this Hipparchus is a supporter of mathematical tradition. Hipparchus Hipparchus invented astrolabe, an instrument similar to Anaximander Glomon, but easier to handle. See, Glomon said that is connected with certain observing movement of the earth. Fine. So his Hipparchus invented an equipment that is known as astrolabe. These kinds of words, kindly remember these kinds of words. These words are always asking in all type of examination. After PG also, when you people are appearing for UGC net, these kinds of questions will come. The purpose was to provide accurate measurement of latitude at sea by observing the pole star's angle. So that is the purpose of see that I already said the movement and observing the sky. Pole star means you know that word Dhruva Nakshatra. Pole star's angle. Another important Greek scholar. So that is all about Hipparchus. So next one is Posidonius. Another important Greek scholar who deserves mentioning is Posidonius. He calculated Earth's circumferences and came to a figure. sorry. Okay, let see. Another important Greek scholar who deserves mentioning is Posidonius. He calculated Earth's circumference and came to a figure much smaller than that of Eratosthenes, approximately 10,800, 18,000 miles. 18,000 miles. Posidonius, his contribution, that is about measuring the circumference of the Earth. What Eratosthenes done. Next one is Strabo, a Greek scholar and a traveler, was highly influenced by the historical topographical tradition of former Greek scholars, especially Homer, Hecataeus, and Aristotle. He was in acceptance of Aristotle's zones of habitable world. The ecumene was defined by Eratosthenes. See, we already discussed about that. What you mean by ecumene? That torrid, temperate, and frigid salts. And this Strabo, he is a supporter of that one. Fine. Then his biggest contribution is his monumental work, Geographia. So who wrote Geographia? That is by Strabo, fine, Geographia, in 17 volumes, a compilation of writings of his crusaders. Out of this 17 books, 8 are in Europe, 6 on Asia, and 1 of Africa, Egypt and Ethiopia. Right? So Geographia, that book is written by Strabo, that having 17 volumes. In that one, eight volume that is mentioning about Europe, 6 volume that is about Asia, and 1 about Africa, that is Egypt and Ethiopia. Means at that time that knowledge about that Egypt and Ethiopia, that is not exactly, means that is not clear at that time. Fine, that is why it is a single volume. So it is about Europe, Asia, and Ethiopia and Egypt. That means Africa. The first 2 books were devoted to the historical review of the development of geography from the times of Homer, that literary tradition, Iliad and Odyssey. So that is all about today's lesson. Learned about important scholars, that is Hippocrates, Hipparchus, Strabo, and Posidonius. See, all are very small description, not a bigger description, small description. That is all about today. Just go back and let us see the contribution. That is the book Geographia, that is written by Strabo. It is about Asia, Europe, and Africa. Then Strabo, supporter of Aristotle. Then Posidonius. His contribution, Posidonius' contribution is about the circumference of the Earth. Then Hipparchus, his contribution, that is similar to the equipment. He invented an equipment that is known as astrolabe, ASTROLAB, astrolabe, that is similar to gnomon. Then he contributed to projections, that is orthographic projection and stereographic projection. Hipparchus, then Hippocrates, he wrote a book that is on airs, waters, and places. So, my dear students, that is all about Greek scholars. Nearly 11 scholars. See, I have given lessons like capsules, 4 lessons about different 11 scholars. Kindly learn the lessons properly. Come with your doubts. Fine. Regularly attend the assessment. Watch 1 or 2 times. The video you have to watch 1 or 2 times or 3 times. Simple words. I'm just explaining the things with simple words. Always remember, we people are learning about the geographical process, geographical pattern, and geographical behavior. So thank you. Thanks for watching my lesson. Thank you. Thanks a lot.